I am coming here to you today on Thanksgiving for a mukbang. So we have some vegan mac and cheese, some homemade vegan cookies made out of flour, baking soda, baking powder, sugar, molasses, chocolate chips, and 2 heaping scoops of peanut butter. So good, so yum. And check out my Instagram. I'll have the recipe, like the portions and stuff, online. We also have some vegan mashed potatoes, skin on. And then we have some croissants. Crescent rolls. There we go. We have some crescent rolls. And that's it. So today, why I'm not spending Thanksgiving with my family is because I have to work today as well as like tomorrow. So, and my parents live 2 hours away from me. So for me to drive there, I would be home for less than 24 hours. And that is not worth it. That's like a 5-hour drive back and forth. And I just can't do it in less than 24 hours. I need like downtime. So I'm not going to celebrate Thanksgiving with them this year, but I will go home and I will make them a vegan Thanksgiving because my parents agreed to having a vegan Thanksgiving with me after the fact. So during my Christmas break. If you guys are new to my channel, I'm a college student, and so for Christmas break we get like a whole month of no school, so that's pretty cool. And I'm excited for that, and I'm gonna go home and I'll make them a Thanksgiving / Christmas dinner some point during that month. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But talking about Thanksgiving, me and my dad were talking, and we had like some reservations about Thanksgiving because he told me that he wasn't going to be like celebrating Thanksgiving. Like, he'll show up to the family events, but he's not really going to take part in it because he doesn't really believe in it. And after he brought that to my attention, I was like, this is so true. Just because of how Native Americans are being treated now. Like, you know, you see that pipeline that is about to be made and stuff like that. Let me make me a plate. That pipeline that is about to go through their land, and even though all of America is their land, you know, but like we gave them like a portion of the land, and now we're about to put a pipeline through it, you know, like we just have no respect, you know, and we kind of take advantage of this holiday, but it's kind of mockery, you know, because we don't treat these people kindly and thankfully after all we've done, like Americans have done to their land, and how we've treated them. We took their land and with no reparation for it. We didn't give them any money. We didn't buy it off of them. We literally just stole it, and they don't fight us on it. And even now, they don't fight us on it. They let us have it with little to no fight and all. Okay, so my camera turned off. I already had like 2 croissants, but I'm having the mac and cheese and the potatoes right now. So good. And I'm also having a glass of wine. It's mixed with some juice because let me tell you about my wine experience, my alcohol experience altogether. I am not a big drinker at all. I think I've had alcohol 3 times in my whole life. Right now is included. And I also had one when I was in high school, and it was like over the summer. Or it might have been college. I think it might have been college, but like my freshman year of college. And I was at my house, and my friend was over there, and she would have like these little small like liquor things, like they're like 3 ounces of alcohol or whatever, and then we would go to Sonic and like get like the slushies and like pour it in there. My hair is like on some other craziness right now, like I don't know what's going on. Let me just leave it alone. Ignore it, please. And we would pour it into our slushies or whatever. Could not taste it because lightweight as fuck. And yeah, we would drink that, but like I've never been drunk in my life. So even after, I was like completely sober after even drinking those things, and also drank again it might have been 4 times. I also drank again like New Year's. I think that was also my freshman year, maybe my sophomore year of college. And I went out with one of my old friends to a New Year's Eve party, and like I drank a little bit. It wasn't a lot. I was completely sober. Like, so I've never been drunk. I think I'm pretty a heavyweight, must be, because I've never been drunk, but I've tasted wine a few times. And I also had one like in high school, because my cousins, I was at their house, and they were like mixing vodka and orange juice, and like they were like, you should try it. And I tried it. I like took a sip and I was like, this is disgusting. I'm not a big alcohol fan. I don't do it socially. I don't like to drink with a group of people that are also drinking. I just like to be very responsible, and I really just hate drunk people. Like, they get on my nerves. Not hate them like literally, but I just don't. I wouldn't prefer to be around them. Like, I'd rather be around sober people who know how to have fun without being drunk. Because I'm one of those people, I'm like loud and crazy, and I do not need to be drunk to let loose. Like, and I feel like I don't want to be around people that like let themselves lose their mind all the time, you know? But I'm gonna have a glass of this because this wine was only like $2.25 at my job, because they were like having a clearance sale on it, and it's the Yellowtail. And I googled it, and the Yellowtail's red wines are vegan, and this is a red wine. So there you go. Because I always make sure that everything I buy is vegan. I'll take time to Google it in the store and like everything. So there we go. And I mix it with juice because I just can't. I can't do it. I'm probably going to mix it even more with juice because I have like this much of wine and like the rest of it is juice. The juice is just so happen to be the same color as the wine. But I'm going to mix some more. And okay, back to what I was talking about the Native Americans. Like how we've taken their land. We can't even give them the piece of land that they are fighting for right now. And like, I feel like Thanksgiving should be a time where we acknowledge their culture and actually learn and appreciate it, because we just use it as a day like, oh, it's a day to be thankful, blah, blah, blah. But the root of it was based in how the Indians were so welcoming to us and made us this huge dinner, you know, from when we arrived, to be kind and, you know, gracious and like let us into their space. And then we do all we've done to it. And I'm not saying we, because I was not a part of it. I was part of the slave trade. Like, I'm black. So, yeah, that was my contribution. I was put here forcibly. But I'm going to take the blame for we, because we all are responsible for what the repercussions of this. We all benefit from it. So it's a we. Even though, like, me directly and my bloodline did not contribute to it, I still feel like it's a responsibility of me that I benefit from it, that I respect it, because I benefit from their giving up their land. I do. Now I could live here comfortably, even though it was against my will and against, like, I'm still have some appreciation, you know, because they're not bitter and like hateful about it. And I feel like everyone's responsibility is to be gracious and to learn about their culture, because you benefit from it, just like how other Americans benefit from what my ancestors have done for this country, you know? So there we go. That's my little spill on that. And I feel like it's hypocritical of us that we celebrate this, but yet we don't care about them. Like, you know, it's just a bad mix altogether. I just think it's hateful and ugly. Let me know what you guys think about it. Comment down below and let's have like a discussion about this. I would love to know what you guys' opinions about it. But I feel like on Thanksgiving from now on, I want to take time out of my day to learn about Native American culture and like pay homage to them on this day and actually be thankful for them and their contribution to America and where it is today. So I push that everyone also do the same thing, because I think it's important that we understand what this holiday means and like to celebrate it appropriately without being kind of offensive, because it is kind of offensive that we celebrate this day and then we don't like treat Native Americans with kindness. you know? And we don't actually spend the time to like get to know them, because they're why we're here today. You know, we couldn't have survived it here on this new land if they didn't help us out. So that's my little spell on that. But what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving, or what do you guys do today? I'm gonna try to get this video up today. I'm gonna edit it like right now. What do you guys do? But yo, this mac and cheese is so freaking good. All I do is I take Dia cheese, I put vegetable broth in it, as well as water. Well, no. I put vegetable broth as well as almond milk, but use soy milk because it makes it more creamier. But I just had almond milk on hand. That's what I used. And I also put in some vegetables. As you can see, there's like some carrots, and I also put some like chopped broccoli and cauliflower in there. There's some onion in there. There's some red and yellow bell pepper in there, but do what you please. Some sriracha, some paprika, and some oregano because it makes it taste like, I don't know, like extra good. And then the potatoes, I just boiled it in salt water, and then I put some vegetable broth when I was like mashing it up. And I left the skin on, but I cut them in really small pieces so it didn't take like a million years to like get soft. So I literally like, when it was done, I could just smash it and it was over with. But yeah, wine is so disgusting. Like, I'm never going to get into a habit of buying wine on a regular basis. Like, I bought it because I can cook with it and like that would be awesome, but I don't like it. I don't like any alcohol. Anyone that says alcohol tastes good, you're lying. You're lying. I don't find any point in drinking this type of stuff. Like, it's so disgusting. It's so nasty, and there's no need for it. Like to get like buzzed or whatever. Like, you don't need this to get like be happy and like to have fun. Like, don't waste your time. Don't waste your money. This was only $2.25, and that's literally the only reason I bought it. And I can cook with it and like come with like some cool recipes. But drinking it straight up is like drinking acid. Like, who wants to do that? Like, for what reason? Do you like my nails? Usually I have like these claw nails. It's not fake. They're mine. They grow just like super long. And I cut them down, and like I'm obsessed. Every time I look at my nails, I'm like, yes. Like, so beautiful. And I guess people would like kill for my nails. Every time I have long nails, people are like, oh my gosh, is that your real nails? Like, people come up to me and want to take pictures with my nails. Like, yes, people will take pictures with my nails. Like, random people at the grocery store, at work. Like, yes. But I cut my nails, and I love them this short. And I feel like you always want what you just aren't born with, you know? Like, people love my long nails because a lot of people can't grow long nails. But like, I love short nails. But it's so hard for me to maintain short nails because my nails in like 2-3 days, they're already growing up, and I have to cut them back down. And if I leave them to grow out too long, like, it's hard for me to cut them with regular nail cutters because they're really thick too when they grow out. And cutting it is like the biggest nightmare in the entire world. It's I have to like cut it like 3 different places in the right placement, file it down, and I break nail files like there's no tomorrow because they're so strong that when I file my nails, like, I need a new nail file every time I do my nails because they're so strong. And I only can use the one with like the sandpaper thing. It's not like just a standard one. It has to be like the heavy duty ones that they use at the nail salon that I can file my nails down with, because those regular ones ain't doing nothing for me, like nothing. So it's just way too much work. So after this wants to grow out, they're growing out because I ain't doing this again. Yeah, I ain't doing it again until like they break or something. Then I'll cut them back down. But this is not going to be a weekly chore. No. But I guess I'll go now because I'm just rambling and I'm not eating anything. But this is so freaking good. If I was starving right now, this would all be gone. But I'm not really that hungry because I started this really early so I can get this up to you guys before I go off to work. So yeah, think about the Native American thing that I was talking about earlier and see what you guys' opinion on it is, and comment it down below. I want to know, and I want to have a healthy discussion about those type of things on my page. And let me know if you guys want to see me talk about different topics, have a different mukbang with different types of food. No problem, I'll do it all. Just let me know, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.